You know, we were talking about the Nutri-Grade labels.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends say that it just triggers the
Yeah.
inner Singaporean education
Correct.
system student in them.
Yes.
Like, I need to get A, you know, I cannot I cannot get C, I cannot get D. Hi everyone, I'm Annette and welcome to Real Blue Zone. So did you know that Singapore has one of the highest diabetes rates in the world? Today we're going to break down the science, the myths, and all the ways you can beat the odds. And joining me in today's discussion is none other than Ian Jeevan.
Hi guys.
Okay, so before we begin,
Yes.
Jeevan, I need to know, what's your go-to guilty pleasure food or drink that's high in sugar?
Dude, I have such a big sweet tooth. So like the list can go on, you know. I have like tiramisu at the top, cookies. I do enjoy like banana bread. Banana bread I feel like has high in sugar as
No,
well.
I think banana bread is not that sweet, right?
I don't know, that's the
Banana
perception, but
Seems okay.
yeah, a cake, ice cream. Dude, like I have so much guilty pleasures. How about you?
Actually, okay, I must say, right, over the years, I
Yeah.
managed to cut out enough sugar, right,
Uh-huh.
that I don't crave sugar.
What?
Yeah, but I mean, I still do occasionally eat sweet things,
Okay.
but I just do it for fun. It's not because I have an addiction to
Oh, you
sugar.
don't crave it
Yeah, because when I drink my drinks, it's always no sugar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, like it's gotten to a point where every time I open a Netflix show, like my mouth instantly craves sugar.
Why?
It's like a habit. Like every time I watch Netflix or watch like a movie or what, I always need to snack. I
Then you
always
can eat a snack that's not sweet, right?
Yeah,
What if it's like a
but
savory snack? You're just more into sweet things.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just an inclination since young. My grandma would give me candy at a young age, you know, and it's just like so bad. But
Yeah.
I guess that's how you probably maintain your figure. That's so crazy.
No, I'm trying to exercise more now also.
Okay,
No,
okay.
but also yeah, it's true. I really don't eat a lot of sugar. And I like to snack when I'm watching shows also. But I'm
Yeah.
I think maybe because I'm just generally more a savory snack
Okay,
person.
compared to a
I'm big on like Japanese rice crackers.
Okay, popcorn. Are you a
And
sweet or
popcorn,
salty?
popcorn. I'm a salty popcorn person.
What?
You eat sweet popcorn?
Yeah.
It's too sweet, guys. Don't you find it too sweet? Okay, let us know if you're a sweet or salty popcorn person.
Or some
mixed.
people are mixed. Yeah,
Yeah,
mixed.
some people are mixed. I'm a salty popcorn person.
I can't
all
do
the way.
mix. That time my friend bought a mixed popcorn. I bit into a salty. I was like, bruh, why? Team sweet.
Team salty. Okay, so the other day I asked some of my followers on Instagram what they do to reduce sugar in their diet, and right now we're going to be looking at some of their responses. Okay, someone says, swap sugar sweetened beverages for reduced or zero sugar alternatives like diet drinks. Do you drink Diet Coke?
No. Because I feel like just the entire Coke brand or any gassy drinks is just like, I just feel like it's a bad rap. And yes, I know it's a substitute of sugar, right?
Uh-huh.
But I don't even crave a Coke. Like they use
So you don't
Stevia.
even drink...
I don't even drink-
Oh, you don't really drink sweet drinks?
Sweet drinks, no.
Okay, so you're more a sweet foods person.
Sweet food, yes.
Ah.
What's the long-term impact of stevia on your diet? Like, because I feel like some people end up getting addicted to stevia as a substitute to regular sugar. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. Because
So
like,
means if they're addicted to stevia, means they can't even take sugar. If they take sugar, they can tell the difference.
or more of like, now that you have started Diet Coke as a substitute for opting for no sugar, then you end up being hooked to just going to Diet Coke as like the go-to when actually you should just opt for water.
Yeah, actually that's
Right?
interesting. I wonder if you could get addicted to it, even though it's not technically sugar. Because I know a lot of Diet Coke drinkers who are
They need Diet Coke.
they drink it all
the time, yeah.
Yeah, like all the time.
Yeah.
So okay, but yeah, I think I guess that's good for you at least. Even though you eat sweet things,
Sweet
you don't
stuff.
drink sweet drinks. You know?
Yeah,
Can you imagine
yeah.
eating a cake and then like downing it with a Coke? Like it's too much. Too much.
nah.
Okay, someone else says, always choose water as your drink whenever you eat. Okay, wherever you are.
But like water is
So tasteless.
okay. No, they call it sky juice. Did you
Yeah.
know sky juice?
So I would drink like a tea or something.
Okay,
but I
yes.
always do no sugar.
No sugar.
True lah. Water
Yeah.
is actually
But
sometimes
it's like
a
you
better
don't
option.
say water is better for you. It's like, okay, we know. Okay, shut up, mom. Like yeah, we know water is fine. Okay, they're giving the correct answers. We want
I
other
know.
answers than other than
Actually,
drinking water.
It's true. Actually, reading this is so sad. It's like,
yeah,
it's very
shut
very
up.
mom. It's just like drink water, drink water. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
want to always drink water all the time. Okay, fine.
Exactly.
Let me go with my Nutri-Grade A at least.
Yeah.
Okay, but I must say though that actually when I go out and eat at those restaurants and stuff, right? You know when I'll drink water?
When?
It's when it's free.
So it's like, oh, water is $1. Would you want a glass of water?
Then I'm like, sorry, I'm not drinking water anymore.
Okay.
I will just die of thirst until I get out of this restaurant. Someone says, look at the Nutri-Grade label, pause and repent. Yeah, I said, must look at the Nutri-Grade. It helps, you know.
It does.
Because once they started that thing,
yeah.
then sometimes I want to get a drink and it says like C or D.
D,
I'm like,
no
why?
way.
I would think why? But it's good because I've also had situations where sometimes, you know, when your friends order drinks or like order teas or whatever, then it comes and it's too sweet.
Yes.
I can't drink it anymore. Like nowadays, I cannot drink a full teh peng, for instance. I find it too sweet. Okay. So I think this thing is helpful for drinks that I have not ordered before. Maybe if I go to a drink store for the first time and it's like C and D, I know I'll have to tell them I don't know sugar, or I know I just won't order the drink. Okay, someone says swap coffee black with sugar to coffee milk no sugar. Kopi O kosong for the win.
Yes.
Okay, I must say though, when I was cutting sugar out of my life, like putting in the like, let's say getting a teh C instead of a teh O does psychologically help. It feels like when you put a milk instead of sugar, it feels like at least there was something
like
to
the
spice
color
things up.
Still the same.
Yeah, like no, it was like there was an added ingredient to spice things up.
Okay.
Rather than, you know, there's just no sugar, full stop. It's like there's no sugar, but I have milk.
But you know, there's this increasing shift. Like, you notice a lot of brands have started coming up with like lower sugar branding or messaging on all their like packaging. Like Milo has done it. 100 Plus has done it. So like even all the Nestum or what they say lower in sugar.
Yeah, and then the Yoast, the everywhere.
I feel like it's a marketing tactic on their part.
Oh really?
To try to like elicit to you, like, okay, maybe previously they put 21 grams, but now they put 19 grams.
Ooh.
Then they're like lower in sugar. Like, okay, duh, like, yeah, of course, but is it still like good for you? So I feel like people should also be very mindful that purchasing items which supposedly are marketed as lower in sugar need not necessarily be still good for you. I mean, it's better than like the previous one for sure, which was higher in sugar, but I don't know, it's a marketing play.
So I think in general, maybe it's safer to either see how much sugar there is or just choose a no sugar option. Okay, someone says switch bread to overnight oats. My blood test came back with positive results.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, actually bread has a lot of sugar. I think people sometimes think of sugar as just sugar, like the white sugar, but actually all your carbs all have
your
sugar.
Rice, your bread.
I think oats sometimes, I feel bad for oats. Like it has a bad reputation.
Really?
Yeah.
I love oats. I
like oats too.
Shake.
But some people think that oats just sounds very ama, you know?
Huh?
Yeah, they
Oatmeal, oat side?
No, not oatmeal, like the oats itself.
Okay.
Yeah, people think eating oats feels very
ama,
grandmother. Don't you think that there's that misconception?
Maybe.
Unless we have grown up and become grandmas ourselves. Because as I grew older, I started to appreciate oats as well. Yeah. I almost feel as if the thing about oats is also a bit of the texture. It just looks like vomit. It does. Just throw in some strawberries, some
blueberries, a little bit of honey,
some banana, and like make it look more exciting, and you will start to appreciate it. Oats, it tastes nice. I'm like, do not be deceived by how it looks. Okay, someone says think of sugary food and drinks as treats. They're to be enjoyed occasionally, but not as a daily diet. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I do. So when I said that nowadays I don't really crave sweet things, but I would occasionally still like get a cake or something. Yeah, it would be for an occasion. I'm meeting my friend. She's come back from overseas after a long time. We're like, let's go get a nice cake and a coffee and hang out, and then then it will be more special also, right? If you eat it every single day, then it's not special anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, think about that. The next time you're about to eat tiramisu or your sweet popcorn.
That's the thing. There's a reason to celebrate every day.
Wow.
Right? Like, you hang out with someone, it's like, hey, I haven't seen you in so long. Like, you know,
alright, that's the reason.
Celebrate. Like, let's go get tiramisu.
I can't argue with that optimism. Grew up without sugar at home and never had a use for it for cooking. Wow, that's actually one of the best
That's jail.
prevention methods.
That's jail for you. I'm so sorry.
Jail, she was living in jail.
A sugarless jail. No candy? Like, oh, bro, you living with the Grinch at home? Or?
No, like out of sight, out of mind, I
Yeah.
guess. You know, sometimes it just be that
Okay,
way.
good for you.
Yeah, like no
Good for you.
temptation. Maybe the way to resist temptation is just to
remove
all
temptations.
temptation.
Maybe their understanding of sugar is like white sugar, you know? Are you telling me your house no rice? You telling me no rice?
Okay, right.
Like, come on.
Yes, I'm sure I have rice.
Yeah.
But then, you know, it's still at least not like processed sugar.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Take fruits instead of like processed sugar.
Ah.
Which I think it is helpful actually.
Yes, but I've heard about the science behind this. I'm also not an expert.
Yeah.
But that you shouldn't take too
Too
much
much.
fruits also, because
Yeah.
then that ends up making it also unhealthy.
Correct.
Because
Yeah.
fruits can be quite sweet.
I do feel like fruits are a great substitute compared to eating like like just sugary drinks.
Yes.
Because they do kind of like quench that craving.
For something sweet.
Correct. In the long run of things, like when it comes to your spike after you take a sugar, like a something sweet, right? It probably doesn't affect you as much because fruits are healthy. Also, you know, there's like vitamins inside fruits.
And it's like fibers also.
Correct.
So apparently they said that it's also better to eat fruits rather than drink fruit juice.
Okay.
Because apparently if you drink juice on its own, it can be too sweet.
Yeah.
Where it has that same sugar spike as when you eat just sweet foods.
Yeah.
So I thought that's quite interesting because people sometimes have this misconception that fruit juice is very healthy. Okay, so now we're going to move on to some topic discussion questions. But before I begin, I'm going to give an in-depth explanation of what diabetes is for those people who somehow don't really know. Diabetes is a chronic health condition where your body can't regulate blood sugar levels, which is like glucose levels.
Yeah.
And this happens either because your body doesn't make enough insulin, a hormone that helps move glucose into your cells, or your body doesn't respond to insulin properly.
Yeah.
So there are two main types of diabetes. One, type 1 is the body doesn't make insulin, which usually starts in childhood. And type 2, the body becomes resistant to insulin or doesn't use it well, which is more common and usually develops in adults. Yeah, so type 2 diabetes is actually more
severe.
More common, not really,
more common.
not really
Okay.
more severe, but more common than type 1.
Okay.
So type 1 is more of like you're sort of almost born with it, or it just starts in childhood where your body just
Right.
doesn't produce enough insulin. Okay, so first question. What do you think are some common food habits in different cultures that might contribute to higher diabetes risks?
Okay, so for me, as an Indian, like as you guys know, like our diet is filled with so much like sugar.
Actually, you have a lot of sweet food. Now I
Yes.
think about it.
And like rice is like a huge staple. Like
But same for Asian food, Chinese
okay.
food.
But
It's
y'all
also-
have like noodles. Y'all eat more soup, right? But we have like dosa, we have idli, we have like appam, we have puri, we have like the list goes on, and it's heavily like soaked up in sugar.
Yeah, I know your desserts you have.
Yes.
I've had quite a number of the
Laddus, jalebis.
Yeah. And it's just covered in sugar. What is
Sugar.
that one?
Oh no, glab jamun. glab
Probably
jamun.
that.
Yeah.
I've had quite a number and they're
Yeah.
super sweet.
Yes,
If
yes,
let's say you compare it to Chinese desserts,
Yeah.
Chinese desserts are sweet also,
Yeah.
but like you said, they're a bit more soupy. For instance, ching teng that
Correct.
kind.
Yeah.
So actually, it's not so bad. But there's still a lot of like refined carb in
Yes.
ingredients
Correct.
such as rice noodles or
Yeah.
even noodles.
Even for Malay culture also, I think they also have quite a lot of like sugar inside.
Malay
The
culture
kuihs.
also. Yes, the kuihs and the desserts also
Desserts
actually.
also,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very gao. But it's
Yeah.
good. Oh my goodness. I had this
Dude, talking about food
I
makes
had
me
this
hungry.
I had this Malay pudding. It's like
Okay.
pandan, coconut and
Gula
sago.
Melaka. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of gula melaka also.
Okay.
It's the best thing. I finished it.
On day. Yeah, and also I feel like Indian Malay food, we do kind of use a lot of like oil and a lot of ghee. And these are like also, it can make the food, of course, like very tasty, but the downside of it is that it may not be the most healthy. For me and my family, right, all my grandparents are diabetic and are on medication. I mean, I only have one surviving grandparent right now, but they got diagnosed with diabetes at the age of like 60.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, so you do have quite a number of family members who
Correct.
have diabetes.
Diabetes,
I think
yeah.
I only have one uncle,
Mm.
if I'm not wrong, who has diabetes.
So I feel it has to be attributed to your diet and your. It could be somewhat like hereditary as well.
Okay, so now that we're on this topic, producer
Yeah.
gave us some statistics. So apparently in Singapore, Malays and Indians are statistically at higher risk of type 2 diabetes compared to Chinese. And cultural factors like diet and lifestyle also play a role. But I also do feel that it might be a genetic thing, maybe.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
we're
it's a
more
mix of both.
susceptible to,
Correct.
like, certain people are more susceptible to
Yeah.
certain diseases. Like, for instance, right, I think Chinese people are more susceptible to high cholesterol.
Okay. Why?
Because I know a lot of people who just genetically have high cholesterol for like no reason, and they're all Chinese. Really? Do you know people in your family with high cholesterol?
I think sometimes like diabetes and high cholesterol tend to come together.
Oh, sort of, right?
And high blood pressure, because it's all somehow linked, it's chronic conditions. I guess which one is worse? Like, is having diabetes worse than having high cholesterol?
Both are bad.
Both
Why
are equally
you
bad, right?
comparing? Maybe it's a thing, guys. Maybe it's really different races might be more susceptible to certain diseases.
Chronic conditions.
It's like how, Caucasians, there a lot of them are more likely to be, what is it?
Have dementia.
No, the gluten thing.
Oh, gluten. Oh, being allergic to.
Allergic to gluten, yeah.
Really? Okay. I do agree that there's some form of like hereditary at play, because back then when I used to sell insurance, if both your parents have diabetes, basically your insurance that you get, right, you would have additional loading. That means they would charge you more.
Right.
For compared to someone whose parents had no diabetes before. Okay. So diabetes, in the lens of like insurance companies, they do see it as some chance. The risk of you having it if your parents had it is higher. So therefore, your premiums will go up. So I think there must be some statistical backing that links these to it lah. So now, having recognized that my grandparents have both sides have got the whole suite lah. Got high blood pressure, got high cholesterol and diabetes, right? I'm just a little bit more cautious, and I need to be careful what I consume now so that it doesn't become a problem when I'm older. When you hear diabetes, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? I think like insulin comes to mind. That pen. Insulin crash, and then you need
standard for me, I would just think of too much sugar.
Okay.
I do remember when I was in school, someone told me something about how actually having a lot of salt will also
somehow trigger.
affect. Yeah.
I think of my grandma also, because my grandma has diabetes and she takes medication, and she's so cute, right? She will like always right before her doctor's checkup, like a week, she will go and clean her diet. She was like, oh, I cannot eat this sugar, because later the doctor will scold her. And like my grandma, she doesn't want to, she gets so much satisfaction when the doctor says, okay, good job, your sugar is like good levels.
That is good. You see, that is exactly the kind of like positive reinforcement I feel people need to strive for.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like it's like how, we were talking about the Nutri-Grade labels.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends say that it just triggers the inner Singaporean education system student in them.
Yes.
Like, I need to get A, I cannot get C, I cannot get D.
Correct.
Like, they feel they need to achieve the best grade. It's like it triggers their inner high achiever.
Yes.
And I guess that's actually a very good way of doing it.
Yeah, and like I would tempt my grandma, I'll like buy sometimes some like sweet kueh, and then she's like, I cannot eat. Like, I got doctor's checkup this Friday. And I'm like, okay, fine.
All right, I just Googled this.
Okay.
And it is true. They say that salt can actually affect your type 2 diabetes risk. Eating too much salt can make managing diabetes harder. Okay, this sounds so like
technical,
sciencey.
Yeah.
While salt intake doesn't directly affect blood glucose levels, too much sodium could indirectly impact glucose metabolism down the road. So you see, it's indirectly linked.
Okay.
So it affects the way your sugar is being
processed.
Yeah, digested.
Okay, interesting.
If you had to give up bubble tea or prata forever to avoid diabetes, which one are you sacrificing? Oh, sorry, this is very easy for me. It would be prata.
It would be bubble tea.
Oh, okay.
Prata?
I think it's easy. Okay, my friends were like giving me so much hate for this when I was last time. I was working in an office. Okay, then I had a table partner. He was like Indian. Then I was saying that I've never had a prata craving in my life, and he was like,
gasp.
I know. I think he was too stunned to speak. Like, I think he took it very personally. I'm like, it's not you. It's just
it's prata.
my taste buds. Like, it's nothing against your whole race.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, yeah, because I
Annette
never...
hates prata.
Yeah, but I don't hate it. I just
Don't crave it.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
okay.
love it.
Yeah.
So I would eat prata if someone
Yeah.
brings me to eat prata,
Okay.
but it's
Okay, then we
not
gotta
my
put it
go-to
in your
dish.
contextual because you don't like prata. So bubble
Exactly.
tea or like teh o, like teh.
Oh,
Like
right.
teh-peng. Bubble tea or teh-peng. If you had to remove one of these two for the rest of your life.
I mean, for the sake of my finances, I will give up bubble tea. Because that
Okay.
one's really much more expensive.
Expensive. Okay, okay.
But if money is not an issue, of course I will give up teh-peng instead. Because there's more iterations of bubble tea.
Okay.
Yeah, but sometimes it can get really expensive.
Yeah.
You can buy a bubble tea and then you get large and you add some pearls, $7. I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Exactly.
Yeah, so... But how about you? So, okay, prata. If you have to give up either prata or sweet popcorn.
Sweet popcorn.
Okay.
I like prata too much. It's such a great after like supper snack. Okay, maybe you don't eat supper now, mom, but like us,
Yeah, I don't really eat supper
like
now.
adults, like I'm still in my 20s. No, I'm just kidding. like when you go out after like a late night movie or you go out, then you're craving something at supper, right? Eat prata.
No, but there's so many other options.
What? Hai Di Lao? Sorry, I can't afford Hai Di Lao. No, I'm just kidding.
Just go home, eat instant noodles.
That's worse. The amount of sodium in instant
It's
noodles.
true. But no, I think it's both equally bad. Oh, okay, wait. This is a quiz. What the heck? This is a quiz.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I need to block out. I need to block out.
Okay. Can you guys guess what's the Nutri-Grade label for these drinks? Okay. Pokka packet drink, jasmine green tea.
Okay, on the count of three, okay, we guess.
Okay.
1,
3,
2, 3.
1, A.
C. Ah, it's a B.
Okay.
Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Pokka bottle drink.
Peach tea.
C. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
was like, I will go to C this time because jasmine
Correct.
green tea. Peach feels even sweeter,
Sweeter,
than...
yeah.
Yes, we both got it wrong.
Right,
Right.
nice.
Okay, next one.
Okay, yeah.
100 plus zero sugar can drink. Ooh, I feel like it's a trick question.
Yeah, the
Okay,
zero
let's just
sugar
go.
throws you off.
Yeah,
you know?
okay. 1, 2, 3.
B.
B.
Oh.
Yes, we got it right.
Nice.
You see, haha, it was a trick question. No, zero sugar doesn't mean it's A, okay?
Yes, that's right. Milo chocolate malt milk UHT packet drink.
D.
Oh,
It's a B?
It's a B.
Why? Wow, this sounds...
Milo. I always just have the perception Milo is just like dosed with sugar. It's
Yeah,
like so
no,
much sugar.
and no, it's the malt part. Like malt makes me think of
Even
like,
more like gao the
yeah,
chocolate.
like malt
you know?
candy. Wow, okay. Gosh,
Okay, last one
we're
you go.
failing our exams. Okay, last one,
Yeah.
Nescafe Gold Original.
B.
C.
Oh,
It's an A? Wait, what is
Nescafe-
Nescafe Gold Original? Like,
Oh, that means kopi o
Coffee?
kosong, right? Oh, it's this one. Okay, yeah lah. So that's just like the...
oh, that's just the
grounds,
the
the coffee grounds,
Yeah. So I don't think it says much because what if someone used the grounds to make their own coffee and add a lot of sugar?
correct. Yeah.
Ooh, this is
Scan
not really
QR code.
a question,
Mhm.
but it's more of some diabetes misconceptions. Oh, so some people think diabetes can be cured, but actually it's a chronic disease with no cure.
So it's like lifelong.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can only manage the illness, but you can't.
Yeah, like by
Completely cure
taking
it.
medication or by lifestyle changes, diet changes. Amputation is inevitable for diabetics. Actually, this is quite like serious in the sense that like my uncle, he also had diabetes and then he had an infection. And that infection like tends to spread like faster in people who have diabetic complications.
Oh,
And
yeah,
unfortunately, to curb the infection from spreading, they have to amputate like his entire leg from his knee downwards.
Oh.
And even after that amputation, he didn't survive after that. So, and it all started just from a small cut on his like toe.
Yeah, I heard it can be as simple as a cut or something.
And then it
because-
can like trigger a whole infection.
Yeah, because it cannot heal, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. It affects, yeah. So when poorly controlled, diabetes can lead to blood vessel damage in the long run, which in turn leads to complications like foot ulcers and amputation, nerve damage, blindness, kidney failure, heart disease, and even stroke. However, such complications are avoidable if diabetes is properly managed. For this reason, it is important for diabetic patients to go regular screenings of their feet, eyes, and kidney to monitor for the above mentioned complications.
Yeah, so it's not that you will definitely have to amputate something if you're diabetic, but you have to be careful. People with diabetes should avoid carbohydrates. Carbs are present in a variety of food, including fruit and vegetables, which may also be important sources of nutrients. So it may not be practical to totally avoid carbs. Yeah, actually, it's very difficult because sometimes there's just carbs in everything. It's true, even fruits and vegetables have carbs in them.
Or like for bread, right? I know they have like lower in GI. Is it like GI bread? So that is for specific for people who especially have like diabetes. So they can still consume bread that is just lower in GI. What is lower in GI? Yeah, glycemic index score 37. So these are supposedly like better than consuming just like whole like white bread. I know my grandma eats that bread.
Okay.
Because it's like she can still get that carbs, but it's just that this carbs is healthier than eating like just white bread, you know?
But see, I think this is just making me think that if you end up with diabetes and you need to put in so much effort to figure out your diet, it's better to just manage it a little bit better right now and like just generally eat less sugar, so you won't have to get to a stage where it becomes even harder to manage.
Right?
Yeah. Would you be open to doing a health screening, or does that stuff freak you out a little? I do health screenings. I do a health screening like every other year or something like that. Yeah.
I will be open to doing it. I think I understand where these questions were coming from, because like, it's quite scary, you know, like what if you find something out? But I always believe that like if you find something out, then I'd rather find it out early than later.
Yeah.
So you don't want it to get to a point where it's physically like hurting you, or you're having like symptoms, then you go to the checkup. I think like prevention, especially like early detection, you can always like prevent it from getting even a bigger problem.
Yeah.
So I'm not opposed to it. I actually in fact go every 2 years for a health screening.
Me too. Yeah. But it's true, you know, I think deciding that you don't want to go because you're afraid of finding some bad news is actually the worst reason ever, because all the more if you don't find out now, you'll find out when it's too late. So why do you want to do that to yourself? All right, so that was fun. I think today we really learned a lot. We found out a lot of random interesting information. What GI bread, it reminds me of GI Joe. And we figured that it's probably not just cultural differences, genetic differences, right? It's also your food portion, your amount of sugar intake, and even the frequency of your unhealthy meals that can cause diabetes. The key is balance and moderation and early detection, I guess, if you want to find out whether you are at risk of it. All right, well, that was fun. Let us know what are your suggestions, even more suggestions if you do have, on how you try to reduce sugar in your diet. And we'll see you again in another episode of Real Blue Zone. Bye!